Right then, the sad news is, ladies and gents, it's still here. Yeah, it's still here. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Hello and welcome to a new episode. So, this week's episode, I'm basically doing what I do best, driving it around and seeing if I can see anything worth recording. The sad part of this is I don't tend to drive around the country anymore. I don't tend to just randomly find myself walking through a field. I no longer enjoy the comforts of walking amongst the sheep and the cows as such, because I no longer have my Lola. Now, the thing with that is it was just so perfect. Me and my little Lola just doing what we do best, which was roaming the countryside. Even before the YouTube channel was a thing, that was my hobby, walking through the countryside with me and my little Jack Russell. When she departed from this planet, something changed within me and kind of propelled me in a direction that I wasn't really truly happy going in. But therefore, I had no other choice, because you know, I didn't have my Lola. So I had to make my own way in this big wide world. Although I do have other dogs, it was never the same. So I'm now going to go back to a place to see if a particular car is there. That I once went on a regular basis with my little Lola. Now this particular vehicle is under shelter, but is in such a position where the offlow of rainwater falls directly on this car, and has been doing so for many years. So let's get there, and let's hope that this car has been moved. If not, it's going to be a sad sight indeed. Right then, so before we actually get to the main car, there's a few kind of stripped vehicles here that I thought I'd have a quick nose at whilst we're passing through. Now, a lot of you old time followers will kind of recognise this location straight away, but yeah, these are Westphalia been stripped. Yeah, been stripped quite a lot. Transporter here, transporting tables and stuff. And we have an A4 here that looks like it's been sat here a very long time. I don't ever remember seeing that. So I remember this. So I remember the piece that was cut out. I'm thinking this looked to be a good bus, but clearly not good enough. Yeah. Electrolux refrigerator. So this was actually used as a camper. Not an awful lot. Got some old BMX handlebars there. Stick that back down there because it was quite sticky. Yeah. It's a a bit of a shame. So it takes a good long while to actually get to this one particular car. This place is huge, absolutely immensely huge. Yeah, huge. And I've been walking quite a while. I don't know, I feel back at home, running amongst the sheep. This is where I feel like I'm myself. Being amongst livestock, I know it's weird. I am a bit weird, you see. Hello, fellas. Yeah. Right then, the sad news is, ladies and gents, it's still here. Yeah, it's still here. Now, the last time I looked at this car, I'm pretty sure I only had about 10,000 followers. I'm almost certain I only had 10,000, maybe 20,000. I don't even think it was 20,000, but it's been a long time anyway. A lot of you might go, oh, I've seen that loads of times, but I like to check up on these old cars to see if they've been rescued, and this one hasn't. Well then, so there it is. A very rare Opel MANTA GTE with, it still has the original mud flaps. Original Opel centre caps too, and wheels, which is a rare commodity these days. It's good to see that nobody's actually broken in. Still locked up. It has the glorious, I wouldn't normally do this, but it's been done 1,000 times before, so you can tell no one's been here in a while. Yellow Recaro seats, front and rear, which are just in fantastic condition. Not sure if you can see those, but those are sought after by themselves. Now, before you say it, I've tried my hardest to find the owner, but nobody will give any information out. Where I am, it's kind of a desolate area. There's not many people about. Yeah. But the front end is out the rain, which is very fortunate, because as you can see, it hasn't fared badly really. I mean, obviously it's completely green and the tyres are flat, but the front of it is quite solid. It's really quite solid. I mean, look at that, look how thick that is. It's astonishing, absolutely astonishing. The sad part of this car is this bit. The rain pours in from there. As you can see, it's absolutely soaked. So the rear end of this is just, look, I'm not going to pull lots off, but you can kind of get the idea. All this rear passenger side quarter is just, I think, yeah, she's rotten. I mean, she's still savable in my opinion. Clearly got a tow bar, or had a tow bar attached to it. I mean, look at all this. All this is just cheese. Tail lights are lovely. The lip of the boot is rotten. So the ones that haven't seen it, drop a few messages and tell us what your thoughts of it are. I mean, look at these alloys though. They're in almost new condition. I mean, look how clean they are. The front looks quite strong, in all honesty. This door is completely rotted out at the bottom. Swiss cheese. So this front wings go in there in the corner. That's almost gone. It's swollen up because how damp it is, but the rest of it solid. So you're going to need 2 doors. You're going to need 2 rear quarters. The body kit's on it. You're going to need a boot lid unless you can repair that. This side is quite dry, quite shockingly. Petrol cap still in one piece, which is good. So yeah, I've known about this car for, I don't know, about 8 years. Something like that, along those lines, about 8 years. It's like coming to see an old friend. That's what I call this car, coming to see an old friend. Can you see in the back, ladies and gents? Got the matching yellow tartan. How I'd love to get my hands on this. So as I say on every video, if you have anything like this that you want started cleaning, you need it moved so you can restore it, or you need to put it in a more safer location, whether it be in a barn like this one, or I don't know, a shed or anything like that, on your front driveway, for argument's sake. If you have anything like this, please don't hesitate to message me. I'll put my email address here. You that are watching want and crave to have these cars saved, and I do too, because this channel is, let's be honest, based upon retro classics. And that there, ladies and gentlemen, is a retro classic that needs saving. I love this car, I really do. If only the owner knew how much I drool over this car. And again, it's not your Lamborghini, and it's not your Ferrari, and it's not your classic Porsche, it's an Opel MANTA. Oh, yeah. I wish we could pop the bonnet. It's got a bird's nest in there, look. What a beautiful car. How cool would it be to wash all the thick moss off this? That would be bloody awesome, that would. I mean, these air vents are just jam-packed full of it. Right then, while we're at it, I'll put you underneath the car so you can have a bit of a look. Ooh. Right, it'd be rude not to look at these old trucks here while we're here. Some really old girls here. Some really old girls. Old Bedford. Well, that's very dodgy, isn't it? They got this old girl here. Don't know whether these are being restored or what. But these have been here as long as that Opel Manta has been there. Canning's Weymouth, Old Bedford. Horsham, West Sussex. Some really old toys here. Yeah,